Here are my 6 tips for ear infections, something that I've successfully been able to help not only my patients, but of course my own children, myself, and these tips actually work. Okay, tip number 1 is to limit your sugar in your diet. Unfortunately, sugar, and especially refined sugars, are going to feed some of those less favorable organisms associated with ear infections, and you don't want to feed the bad guys when your immune system is trying to fight them off. Okay, tip number 2 for ear infections is to limit your intake of conventional dairy products. So whether that is drinking your milk, it could be the ice cream, which has the sugar as well, which is a problem. It's very mucus forming and is not the best thing when you do have an active infection with an ear infection. Okay, tip number 3 is to use some natural ear drops. So this is something that you can make up at home. Of course, getting your eardrum checked to make sure that it's intact, but now using a few cloves of garlic in some olive oil and letting that sit overnight and then straining it in the morning and using a few drops of that in the ears is an amazing way to combat that ear infection. Okay, tip number 4 is to use an onion on your ear. So you're going to cut an onion in half and place it right on the ear. For about 20 minutes is ideal. Now, if this is for a young child who is suffering and they can't sit still, I mean, even 5 minutes is going to help. And those natural anti-inflammatory and antiseptic effects from the onion, one of those is the quercetin within onions, has a great effect on that ear pain, but also can help to kill some of the bad bacteria that may be there. Okay, tip number 5 is to do some ear exercises. It's something that I share in another video, and it's pulling on different areas of the ear and as well as behind the ear where that lymphatic system is draining what may be happening in terms of that infection. Amazing for both chronic but also acute ear problems. Okay, and tip number 6 for ear infections is to use natural immune boosting herbal antibiotics. So yes, a lot of herbal medicines have antibiotic effects, which is natural and is not going to mess up your gut microbiome. They won't kill off your good probiotics in your gut. Some of my favorites are astragalus, echinacea, American ginseng, oregano, black walnut, and cloves. I like to take these in a couple of different combinations to help with stimulating immunity, but also has that natural antibiotic effect, which is really effective when you are suffering with an ear infection. Okay, for more information about the best immune boosting herbal medicines, I have another video. I want you to check it out here.